Hey, how's it going? This is Russell Ian, and today we've got a defensive mission here in Drinkwater Valley in the game Armed Brigade. Alright, so we have two objectives, and these objectives are really here just to kind of give us a place to defend. Now, the AI, they randomly will choose one of these two objectives, which is their only objective. But we don't know what it is. It's just something in the game mechanic to help keep you on your toes. Now, this is a prepared defense. Let's go ahead and look at our tanks here. As you can see, they have battle positions dug in. Everyone does. And our company consists of the same. Well, we're Team Apache, like in the previous video. We have black, but let me go through this again. We have black, 6'5" and 6'6". We have red, the mech platoon still. White, tank platoon. Blue, a tank platoon. But we also have attachments. It's 1991, so we have right now with this two M901A3 improved tow vehicles. So these are just 113s with tow missile launchers and better sights on them. So that gives us a little more firepower against tanks, and we've been given a section of 120mm mortars from our M106A2s, as you can see here. And let's take a look at their basic load real quick. Maybe. Oh, I think we have to start the scenario before that. So we'll look at our artillery. We have 8 guns available for us, and with those 8 guns, we have 144 rounds of HE, 240 rounds of DPICM, which is dual purpose improved conventional munition. It's better against tanks. It's more of like cluster bombs. We have 40 mines. So we have a fast cam. We have 40 fast cam rounds we can shoot. 24 rounds of illumination and 72 rounds of smoke. So that's pretty good for a company. What we are going to defend against. And let's look at the weather conditions. It's 23:30, so it's night. The vision, or the visibility, is only 600 meters. We have good weather. The winds are strong out of the southeast. The temperature is warm. It's still June at NTC, and the ground conditions are good. So this game, it doesn't give us like the fisters, which is kind of but their artillery system works well. So we have 4 TRPs and 1 TRP for our fast cam. So what we're gonna do is right now we're gonna set our TRPs. So now the visibility is 600 meters, but for us at night, I think the visibility is around 2,400 meters because of the TIS, the thermal imaging system on the tanks and on the Bradleys. So we can identify some enemy threats a little farther than that. So I'm going to put a TRP here and a TRP here, a TRP here. I kind of want them to overlap. A TRP here and a TR. Oh, I guess that's 4. So the TRPs, what they basically are going to do is it's quicker for the artillery missions to be kind of like sighted in. For the way it works, you call the artillery mission, and then they're going to adjustment. It's going to take a lot longer to adjust artillery outside of these TRPs. Now we have also our mine TRP for our fast cam. I'm going to put it back here, and I'm going to start off the mission I'm gonna put all 40 fast cam rounds in this area along the hardball. Hopefully it's going to deny the enemy the use of this hardball road, or it's gonna kill some of their vehicles. Now, what we think we are up against is a bit of a battalion minus, a motorized rifle battalion minus, maybe 2 BMP companies and a tank company. That's what S2 has told us. We don't have a op order, we just have a frago. Hey, defend Drinkwater Valley until relieved. This is our task and purpose. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to artillery before we start the mission, and I'm going to create a few pre-plotted artillery missions. So we're going to go A1 or AM001, and this is going to be 570 by 570 meters. This is going to be all 8 guns, firing 5 volleys, which is 40 rounds of mines. So I'm going to shoot all of my fast cam right at once. So we're going to set our target. We'll put it around here, around where these 2 hard balls cross. Now, of course, the mines are going to be scattered everywhere. So I will tell you what my plan as a commander is going to be for this. We are not going to just sit in our holes. We have the advantage of distance with our night visibility, and the enemy, they cannot see as far as we can. I am going to try to fix where they are, and I'm probably going to counterattack based on what we see. A local counterattack, not a major counterattack. So let's, without further ado, let's get started here. So as we see here, we've got our intelligence from radio traffic. I'm gonna go ahead and mark. This is probably tanks. This is probably an MRC, motorized rifle company. And same down here, probably an MRC. I see what I did. Screwed up. There we go. So we've got probably the tank company here, and probably the 2 motorized rifle companies here. Somewhere in here, we know they're going to have some regimental recon units. So we are just waiting for the defense. And as we're doing that, let's look at our mortars. So each mortar vehicle has a basic load. They have 70 HE frag rounds, 10 smoke rounds, and 8 illume rounds. That's what they're carrying. Oh, and as you can see, our infantry is dismounted right in front of the Bradleys. Probably not smart. Let's look at our ITVs. Not sure how many tows they have. So they have 2 ready missiles and 10 stowed missiles. So they have their missile launcher, which is right here, and it has 2 missiles in the launcher. And they have 10 that they can reload. So 12 tows each from them. Oh, and I need to set my SOPs. So I have found that if we put a rate of fire of slow, we're not going to get this entire company shooting a sabot round at a BRDM. Use main armament. Seek cover, yes. Unload on contact, no. Smoke generator off. Alright, so that's their set. And as you can see here, it's counting down for the order was given by the platoon leader, and this is how long it's taking for each vehicle to adapt. Alright, so now, you know, ooh, this right here, this is an enemy illumination round, so they're trying to find us. So even before we start to do that, and we've got probably reconnaissance right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give orders for our infantry to load on the Bradleys. And now I'm going to set the ITV SOPs. I'm going to have them actually shoot at hard targets at their maximum range. If they can see them, they can shoot them. Soft targets hold. I don't want them shooting machine guns at troops. Rate of fire slow. Use the main armament, yes. Seek cover, yes. Alright, and that's good for them. So, and as we see, the infantry, each Bradley carries 6 infantrymen, and they've all mounted back up on their Bradleys. And these guys had some mortars on them. I'm not sure if they've been spotted, but let's kind of, and then we've got more Illum, and we've got a destroyed wield, probably BRDM. So what I'm going to do with my mortars, and another, quickly do this SOP here so they shoot slow. Good to go there. And the commander's vehicle, which we're going to actually move out pretty fast here in a moment because we're under illumination. Should be doing that right now, but I got to do all this administrative stuff here. And see cover. No. Alright. So the headquarters section, we're going to have them move out fast. We're going to have them come up here a little bit by the ITVs. And now this tank platoon has been spotted, so they kind of know where we are. They're at least getting eyes on our vehicle. So I'm going to set up a smoke mission. Alpha Sierra 001. It's going to be, I think, 4 guns, 4 volleys of smoke. Set the target. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah. Usually I like a linear target, but I didn't have time to set that up right now. Alright. And this smoke hopefully will cover us as we move up out of our fighting positions. If we need to. Oh, and we've got more regimental recon units coming through here. Oh, it's a tractor. Ooh, might be a BMP. Alright. So we're gonna start screwing with them, is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start dropping illumination rounds in different places as well. Just to kind of keep them on their toes. Maybe it's gonna help us, maybe it's not, but they're not gonna like the mortar illum on them, just like I don't like the mortar illum right now. So we're also gonna set up another Alpha Sierra 002, which is our second smoke mission. right here. And we've got another reconnaissance unit right there. So our smoke is coming in here now. And our mortars are ready to fire. So fire one round. Fire one round. No. Don't like moving without the smoke in place, but I also don't like it that we keep getting this mortar illume on us. I think they're gonna start dropping artillery quite soon. I kind of wanted to make a company engagement area here where white and blue are cross-firing each other, and I am going to fire Alpha Sierra. I'm going to repeat Alpha Sierra 11 or Alpha Sierra 001. All right, and again, I guess it doesn't matter slow or fast, but we had we've destroyed a PT-76. So their reconnaissance was not just BRDMs, they had some heavy guns, but it looks like all of their reconnaissance units are probably dead at this moment. Alright. Now I'm going to fire Alpha Sierra 002. Oh, it's already fired. Sorry. Because I didn't have it at my command. Alright. Now these ITVs, they got to go. The wind is blowing the mortar that way, so they're going to advance under the smoke to here. And I'm going to move blue there. White? Let's fire one more round from each of our mortars. Alright, I'm a little worried that we're going to start getting pounded by artillery because they keep seeing where we are. So right now, while white and blue are moving, we've got red, the Bradleys, kind of supporting us. Still nothing. And you see they've dropped another mortar there, and we are no longer there, fortunately. So as soon as white is set, I'm going to set them in the defense oriented southeast, and I am going to then move red up a little bit. Oh, actually no, we are going to move red now because they are taking BICM. I screwed that up. Oh, we've got contact with tracked vehicles on the hardball. Oh man, these Bradleys are getting pounded. Oh, but one's still shooting a tow. They destroyed the tracked vehicle on the hardball. And we got the other here. Alright. Are you guys almost there? And believe it or not, after all of that, our react to indirect is pretty good. We got 2 more kills because none of the Bradleys were damaged. Oh, it looks like one Bradley was damaged. He has light damage and they're buttoned up, of course. So that's quite. We were quite lucky. I'm glad that I decided to. Oh, and these are definitely Bradleys because we've got these amounts. I'm glad that I loaded that infantry up when I did, and we're getting the crossfire here that I wanted, but we're still not set. So you know what's going to happen? Delete all waypoints. We're going to rotate this way, and we are going to defend this way. And now these mortars, they're going to go ahead and cancel these shots, and I'm going to have them move fast to the south. So here we go. We've definitely identified T-80s here. Oh, and by the way, in the last mission, I had the training and the morale of the Krasnovian forces set at the normal Soviet. This, I bumped it up a lot. So the fight shouldn't be so one-sided, much like the Krasnovians at NTC. They were hard to fight. So now I've got these guys, they're just in a gun duel, and they're sitting motionless. I don't like that. But they are set up in a hasty defense. Oh, but now there is mortar illume on them. So I'm gonna have them move up a little farther. Okay, so they fired a missile. Yep, no damage. All right. You know what we need to do? We need to refire Alpha Sierra 1-1. That's what we need to do. We need to refire the smoke mission because we're getting hurt. And we are going to give an order. No, I was thinking about giving an order to pop smoke. And we've got infantry behind these tanks. So there's BMPs and T-80s in this area. Don't like. Alright, let's move the headquarters up forward. Oh, now the Bradleys are shooting at the infantry. So they Brads. Let's go ahead and stop. Come online. Let's go. They're really popping off. Suspect infantry here. Now what I'm gonna do is I got another. I got 0 guns. Cancel that. So we got Alpha Bravo 001. It's gonna be. There are some rockets coming in somewhere. Hold on. 4 guns. We're gonna put, you know what? We're gonna put 8 volleys of DPICM right here. There's this rocket landing. Now, I'm glad that I moved blue forward because the area is getting pounded by the artillery. Oh, and the ITVs are putting some toes on the vehicles here. I don't know, this artillery that I got coming in might be a little late to the party. glad I moved blue. Set you up in defense. Okay. It looks like we've destroyed here. One. Let's go tanks. One tank. Two tanks. It's live BMP. Three tanks. Four tanks. Five tanks. There's a live tank. We've destroyed 6 tanks. You know they have 7 tanks, so they've got a platoon of tanks left, and the rest are BMPs and dismounted infantry. So that's good for us. Man, these ITVs are really doing a number. Okay, but now the mech is under the loom again, but they are shooting, so it's pretty obvious where they are. Oh, that tank just hit a Brad. So now what we're gonna do? Yeah, we lost a Bradley. Oh, the artillery is getting them. We're going to assault through with blue to this tank line here. And red is going to support this. Well, the ITVs are supporting it. So, we've got one T-80. Not exactly sure what he's doing, other than getting shot by 2 hits, no damage. He's attacking us. He must not have anything else to do. Ooh, BMP. So they're mounting a little. They're still attacking. Up, we're dead. Now, if only we can kill this T-80 that is advancing towards the company. And it's dead. It's good. I'm going to cease fire on Alpha Bravo 001. Just got infantry there. Well, one squad just died. There's one squad of infantry there. And look, they're putting their rockets right where blue was. So we did a good job there with blue. Now we're going to assault through. But poor Brads. Section tanks not doing good. Light damage on 6. Ooh. Oh, that's not good, guys. Kind of forgot about them, and we're paying the price for it. We're losing. We lost tanks. We lost Bradleys. Red platoon. Headquarters, it looks like 6-5. We lost 6-5. Not good. But, you know what? Let's take our mortars and start laying some mortars in on this infantry. coax at them now. So, as you can see here, we have blue. They're assaulting through this company that they just kind of annihilated. And as you can see, they don't really have sectors. So we got what the 3 tank is just shooting over here. The 1 tank is shooting here. The 2 tank is, the 4 tank is shooting over there at all these guys. So I think we're going to and we've got the T-80 in front of us. So there might be another T-80 company out there. That's not good. So you know what we're gonna do? Short haul. Let's set hasty defense. He popped smoke. That's not gonna help him, and it's really not gonna help you. One Krasnovian guy that's there. You just better run away. So we got four squads here. So let's, you know what? Alpha Bravo 002 in the mission. Change it to HE. Make it 390 by 390. Drop some HE there. Now I'm worried that this tank platoon is focused on this infantry and they're going to ignore this T-80 that's right there. So that's why I said defend this way. So now, while that's going on, white can move up. What do we got left of red? Let me get a sit rep here. So red is slant 1 and HQ is slant 1. So let's get the commander out of there. It looks like we got some infantry section with 4 casualties, so there's 2 guys. You know what? I'm gonna just get them back. There are nobody's interest there. And we're gonna move our ITVs up, try to get them out of this. And blue is really pounding this T-80 and nothing's happening. Artillery seems to be doing the trick up here. Oh, it says the battle has reached its conclusion. Show the after action report. Okay. So if we look at this, we had 24 troops deployed and we lost 16 of them. So we had 6 guys left on 1 Bradley and 2 guys just running out in the desert. We lost 4 vehicles, so we lost the 6.5 tank and 3 of the Bradleys. And let's look at the Krasnovians. They had 126 troops, and they lost 122 of those troops, and 1 was routed. They had 34 vehicles, and they lost all 34 of their vehicles. So let's view a replay. This is from our side. Let's speed it up a little bit. They're moving. This, it seems, is where the majority of everything went down. Alright. Now let's leave that and let's look at the battlefield ourselves. So it seems that they had some, what is that, 2S9s. So these must be the guys that were dropping all of the mortar illume on us. It doesn't look like they lost anybody to the mines, unless this guy did. I don't think so, though. So this was their main body, and they got beat up pretty bad. I think that artillery mission right before we assaulted through was pretty. It put the hurts on them. They got in that gunfight with blue, and they couldn't hang. As for red, oof, that was bad for me. I left them sitting too long, and they kept getting the mortar illume on them, and that got a lot of guys killed. Because when that artillery mission came in, that screwed everything up for them. That was my fault as a commander. I shouldn't have left them so hanging out to dry. And white, they did their job pretty well. They were mostly in support by fire, and I was going to have them assault through to the infantry here, but we had index there. All right, well, hey, this has been our second mission here that we've done for real. This is Russell Ian. Thank you for watching, and if you want to, please subscribe, hit like, do all that stuff, comment, all that algorithm stuff you're supposed to do. All right, this is Russell Ian out.